Hey, I'm Tony Anczer, your Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland real estate agent. Today I'm here in Canyon Creek Subdivision, a Olthof homes community in Schererville, Indiana. I was doing home tours today of their different models and wanted to do a community tour. I am really impressed with this subdivision, and one of the main things is that you got all this water features. You've got a forest preserve it's adjacent to. There's a community park. The walking trails are probably like a mile long, and it's a really cozy subdivision because there's not much traffic in and out unless you live here, because the roads don't connect anywhere. So here I'm going to show some highlights from the subdivision. Hey, I'm at the north end of Canyon Creek Subdivision, and you can see here that there's still the waterways, the walking trail, and just across it's the neighboring subdivision, but it's pretty much all the same. It's a dead-end street here that tees, so you can easily and safely traverse from Canyon Creek to the neighboring subdivision, and there is a cool park, and then the trail continues over there. So let's go take a look, walking over from Canyon Creek to the neighboring subdivision. Check out the park here. This area is apparently actually a forest preserve. I did not know that till this moment. That's really cool. So this abuts the forest preserve, and we'll take a walk around the park. Looks like it's a park geared more for smaller kids. You got the, let's say, the toddler play set here. Got some slides. Got some picnic tables, which is really nice. You could come over and have a picnic with some shade. Got some swings, and then here be for the little larger kids, or older kids, I guess, possibly larger. Yeah, so we got the slide thingy, some pull-up bar, hanging fence. Okay, pretty cool park here. Yeah, in between, if you add up all the walking trails, so if you wanted to zoom around there and then continue through here, I bet you're at like a mile or so. So if you're wanting to get your steps in or a runner, this is a really nice location. And if you would decide to move forward with the Canyon Creek Olthof home, this is where it would lead us to. This is the design center, and so if you're interested in a home here, and I do have video tours of the models in this subdivision, so you can check those out, or send me a message and I can send you those home tours directly. And if you're interested in pursuing a home, this is where we'd meet up to talk through the different options, and then to be able to walk through the model tours too. And then I'm gonna hop in the car and do a video tour of the entire subdivision so you can see exactly what it looks like from windshield view. So the main road that we're driving in off of is Burr Street. Turn left here, watch the car there. And so I'm gonna drive the subdivision. It's gonna be probably 5 minutes or so, and you'll be able to see the entire subdivision. And the north, so I'm driving straight to the north side of the subdivision, and you'll see that this is where, so that this north and to the west over here is where the forest preserve starts. So this is the north end, and this is Burr Street dead ends over here. So there's not a lot of traffic that comes in. So I'm just gonna turn around here. But I wanted to see the water features. This is a really beautiful subdivision. Sorry I keep droning on about that. I'm a civil engineer by trade, so I just love a really nice laid out subdivision. You see the walking trails there. You know, as shown in the section of this video about the park that's right across the street, these walking trails, if you spin them all together, you're probably at about a mile or so. So it'd be great for those. You got dogs or want to get your steps in, or you got kids that want to ride bikes. It's a great spot. One thing I personally love about this location is that you can see how scenic it is here. It's got a very country type feel, but you're in the mix of everything. You know, we're just a couple miles from, a mile or so north of Route 30, and Route 30 is your ticket to everywhere in the region. You're close to I-65 here. You're close to Highway 41 and 30 and that whole corridor. So you're minutes away from anywhere you need to get anything from. In the Maryville area is where we go. I live in Dyer, but in Maryville is where we go to stock up at Costco for groceries, or for large supplies of groceries. And so with that, you know, you're only 15 minutes away. All right, so what I'm showing over here is that you can see in the map too that the walking trail goes through over here also. So it loops all the way around, and there's more being built in the phase. I've got in the aerial tour, you'll see where there's more construction happening, but here is the walking trail coming out on this end. And there's if you're looking at the housing stock here, there's a mix of homes. So if you're just looking for a ranch home that's and not a 2-story, there's options for that. If you're looking for a big, you know, 3,000 square foot 2-story, those are options here too. So they got you covered on whatever your housing needs are. There are a number of models of homes for different floor plan types. I toured a few today, and those will be on my YouTube channel also, so you can browse for those under my Olthof Homes playlist, or just reach out and I can send them to you directly. All right, I'm turning right. So the area we just drove through was the original section that was built. You can see where the asphalt changes here. This is the newer section. The whole subdivision's new, but this is the latest section to be built. Man, I just love those water features over there. Those are great. And yeah, so this is the next phase to be built. And again, this whole area, there is nominal traffic because the only people coming over here are people that are gonna live over here. So if you've got kids or just looking for a quiet subdivision where you can ride bikes on the street and not worry about, you know, cars flying around, and for kids' safety, like, this is the ticket for you. The prices of homes in this around here are this, you know, pretty much the same as the rest of the region, and you're getting a lot more value in just quality of life. I think that quality of life is something that doesn't get factored in a lot when you're looking at homes and how much they price for. And so this is just something to really consider in Canyon Creek here, is that's your quality of life. I mean, look at these views. This is pretty wild. Again, I'm just excited for the subdivision because you don't see this very often in the region. Usually it's kind of house on top of house. And the lot sizes are really nice. When I was looking at touring homes for my YouTube home tours in the subdivision today, even the homes that had another home in their backyard or right behind them, there is ample space there. So you're still having a good amount of backyard and separation from the neighboring homes in the area. All right, so we're here in the design center, and the design center is actually just one of the model houses. So once the subdivision gets built out, this will actually be a house that becomes for sale. So I'm standing in what would be the garage of the house. But so here is, this wall here is the maintenance-free living homes, which is the Cadenza, the Harmony, the Adagio, the Sonata. And these are ranch homes that range from 1,400 square feet to about 1,900 square feet, and 1,900 square feet is a large house. All right, so here are the homes that are in the non-maintenance free living area. We got the Rowan, the Olympia, the Aspen, the Sage, the Blakely, the Lakewood, the Sedona, the Emery, the Oakmont, and the Willow. And like the Willow goes up to 3,142 square feet, and that is a pretty large house too. So again, the Olthof, they build not only here, but other areas throughout the region. So if there's a different pocket you're looking for, but like these type of homes, there might be other areas that could be a solution too. So feel free to reach out and it can guide you through that also.